There are now more recent developments in this big court case with Epic Games versus Apple. So essentially, the score is all tied up. It's 1-1 after this brutal combat free-for-all that has been going on. So I got an article here by CNNBC so we can read and show what happened exactly. A federal judge in California late Monday evening, through a temporary restraining order, denied Apple's move to revoke Epic Games developer accounts. But the judge also said Apple can continue to ban Fortnite from the App Store for breaking the store's rules. On August 17th, Apple threatened to cut off Epic Games developer accounts effective on August 28th, which means Epic would be unable to develop or sell any games, not just Fortnite, through Apple's App Store. That game broke Apple's rules after Epic Games added a new app in the payment system that cut Apple out of revenue sharing. So both companies have a win and a loss in this epic duel for supremacy in this great lawsuit that's going on. So at least Epic Games gets to keep their developer's license and their stuff on the App Store, but Apple wins and they get Fortnite off the App Store, and so Epic Games can't use that to abuse the system on their things. So they're probably just going to have to make their own website or app that will let them, do stuff, which won't even work at the same time because, you'd have to use the App Store for it. So it's safe to say this is probably going to be the end of Fortnite on all iPhones and stuff for a long time. Apple's threat also meant Epic Games would be unable to develop for the Unreal Engine that Epic Games offers to other developers who build games on the platform at the time. Epic Games said the move was attacking Epic's entire business in unrelated areas. The court, at least for now, agrees on the front. In the temporary restraining order, Judge Yvonne Gonzalez-Rogers said that with respect to Epic Games' motion to its games, including Fortnite, Epic Games has not yet demonstrated irreparable harm, and that current predicament appears to be of its own making. We thank the court for recognizing that Epic's problem is entirely self-inflicted. It is in their own power to resolve. An Apple spokesperson told CNNBC, "Our very first priority is to make sure App Store users have a great experience in a safe and trusted environment, including iPhone users who play Fortnite and who are looking forward to the game's next season. We agree that Judge Gonzalez-Rogers that the sensible way to proceed is for Epic to comply with the App Store guidelines and continue to operate what the case proceeds. If Epic takes the steps the judge has recommended, we will gladly welcome Fortnite back onto iOS. We look forward to making our case to the court in September." In this part, I actually really do agree with Apple. I think this entire kind of thing is kind of Epic Games' fault for, trying to go against the Apple's guidelines and just trying to make more money in just a way that they could have, maybe they could have struck a deal, but we already heard that they tried and failed. So they should have just stopped, or they should have just offered them something they would have liked. But you never know, who knows? And if Fortnite is going to come back to the App Store and on iOS and stuff, I wonder what the damage is going to be to, Epic Games' reputation and stuff on how they tried to, go about this whole court case and whatnot. And Epic Games declined to comment. But the court said that Epic Games has been able to show that a revocation of its developer tools would cause irreparable harm. Epic International appears to have separate developer program license agreements with Apple, and those agreements have not been breached. The court said of Epic's broader accounts used for Unity and other development. The parties' dispute is easily cabined on the antitrust allegations with respect to the App Store. It need not go further, the court said. Apple has chosen to act severely, and by doing so has impacted non-parties and a third-party developer ecosystem. The record shows potential significant damage to both the Unreal Engine platform itself and the gaming industry generally, including on both third-party developers and gamers. The court argued Epic Games and Apple are at a liberty to litigate, against each other, but their dispute should not create havoc to bystanders. Certainly, during the period of a temporary restraining order, the status quo in this regard should be maintained. The lawsuit is expected to continue for many months, if not years, until a full hearing is set for September 28th. So this court case, it's getting real big. It's getting real big, and it's going to affect a lot of people very soon. I like how they put in, how it could affect gamers and stuff, because as people have been saying it, time and time again, if this really does happen and Apple wins the case, it's going to have major effects on, the Unreal Engine and Fortnite and just, gaming in general, because now Apple might put, a thing on the Unreal Engine that you have to use on the iOS. But this score is tied 1-1. So one is losing something and gaining, and the other is, kind of losing and gaining at the same time. And can you imagine how long this court case might actually go on for? Like, it says it could go on for months or years. So it could really, transpire into stuff when, like, oh, this not important anymore or whatever. But it could really, if this keeps going, and it could, if we can, keep the Unreal Engine and everything, and if it keeps going for years, there are going to be a lot of, questions people are going to be asking and whatnot. And I want to know some opinions from, game creators on iOS and people who use the Unreal Engine and how this might actually affect them, like, if they make games on iOS and stuff. Because, again, the Unreal Engine is super easy to use because it's already built up into, a great thing. Rocket League is a big one that uses, Unreal Engine, like Borderlands 3. A lot of also big game developers use the Unreal Engine as well. So how would this whole thing kind of negatively affect all of them as they witness on as what could possibly happen to, the Unreal Engine and Epic Games going through this? And yeah, I think Epic Games should probably just comply with what Apple's asking and just, they should just stop doing like the little shady kind of business practice that they had done. And and this would kind of just, blow over. Like, two sides could shake hands, one could apologize and the other can also apologize, and we could go on with our day. But from a business standpoint, I understand why Epic Games tried, the thing in the first place. I say a lot, geez. But when they try to, goddamn, when they make, money go straight to them instead of Apple using the 30% fee, I get it. Companies need money to survive, and they were just trying to get more money, because you never know what was going on with why they even tried it. But I understand, because Fortnite is honestly one of Epic Games, main points of income and stuff. People probably spend thousands of dollars a day on Fortnite, getting skins and new pickaxe and whatever, the new battle pass, and I can understand why they wanted to, get more money because of it. And I also understand why Apple got pissed at, Epic Games for this kind of just trying to bypass their 30% fee, because honestly, I think Apple was probably getting a metric fuck ton of money because of Fortnite, and they saw that and went, excuse me, hold up, why are sales on Fortnite going down? The game's not fully dead yet. And it makes sense why they started the full case in general, because they were also at the end of the day losing money while Epic Games was gaining money. And this whole is a business, and there is competition to see who can make the most money, and it's understandable why Apple got so pissed. At the end of the day, it's still good that Epic Games can continue having their license on iOS and Apple's products and stuff, because that would severely help their, need for money and stuff, and it makes sense. But I also don't understand what this restraining order is. This is a bit off topic, but I don't know what the restraining order was about. All the information that I looked at didn't say anything about, what the restraining order was about, or maybe when, because I've never been, charged with anything, I think. I'm pretty sure. But I've never been, so I don't know if you get automatically a restraining order on a company or not. But how do you get a restraining order on a company? Kind of doesn't make any sense. Someone's going to have to, explain that to me in the comments below, so it would make more sense to me and my small brain to figure out. But in the end, I really truly don't know who's going to win. It'll be tough for whoever's going to win, and it's going to be very tough for both to, present a good case for why they should win, or, all that. But I truly think that Apple will probably has a 6 out of 10 chance, a 60% chance of winning, while Epic really only has a 40. In my opinion, I think Apple might come out on top, but I still see a way that Epic can still come out on top and reign supreme in this court case. But I think that'll be it for me, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you liked it, make sure you go down and subscribe, and I'll have the full article in the comments not the comments, but in the description below so you can read the full article to see what fully happened. And thank you all for watching. If you liked it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.